One take, one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. This is NBA One Take for your head, NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from my home. This is NBA One Take, December 6th, 2024. Right now, I got four games on the docket, as well as something that I watched. Okay, the first thing I got to talk about was a really goodie. It was a really goodie. The Cavs versus the Nuggets. This was a good game. Teams fought all out, but it was the Cavs just continue their dominance. And so far in this season, winning 126, 114 over the Nuggets. They go 20-3 in the season, led by Spider Donovan Mitchell with 28, Darius Garland with 24. Evan Mobley was really controlling this game. He finished with 20 and 9, and Caris LeVert off the bench at 21. When you get this kind of production, it's really tough to beat. Really tough to beat. For Nikola Jokic, triple double, 26 points, 27 points, 20 rebounds, 11 assists, another triple double. I think he passed Magic Johnson all time in triple doubles. Jamal Murray finished with 19, 24 for Michael Porter Jr., and 18 for Aaron Gordon. Nuggets take a tough loss here, but this is one of the best teams in the league. They're going up against the Cavs, and this is just a testament. Just a testament. You're going to hear some things, and I think Michael Malone is really not happy with his team at this point. So far, he did say some things in the post game, if you could look that up, but he really wasn't really happy with his team at all. I think the lapses on defense was really something that he thought about, and Cavs had a little more energy going in the fourth quarter. All right, the next game of the night was also a good one. As the Warriors faces the Houston Rockets. No Curry in this game. Steph Curry is out. Draymond Green is out. Lajana Kaminga he stepped up big time in the start. He finished with 33, just having a career game for him as they win 99-93 to go 13-8 in the season. The Rockets take a tough loss here. 15-8, still way above expectations. But Andrew Wiggins also finished with 23-9, which was really good for them. The Rockets, Alperen Sengun had 16-8, and Dylan Brooks finished with 15. Well, the Rockets was playing more. It wasn't really more of it was more team oriented. No one really could have stepped up too much to give them a little to try to get this win. But Kaminga was playing. He was just playing out of body experience, and without Steph Curry, which is a big win for them. Which is a big win because people have been speculating. I've been speculating, still kind of speculate on what the Warriors are as a team so far this season, because it's like, yeah. So, but this is a big one for them over the Houston Rockets, who's playing way above expectations this season. I love what Ime Udoka is doing. All right, the next game of the night is the Dallas Mavericks as they smashed the Washington Wizards. Smashed them, and it wasn't even a contest. Mavs led by the one, Luka Doncic, a triple-double, 21, 10, and 10 was just easy work, and really just almost had the day off. And Kyrie finished with 25, was at times just like I said, it was just anything they could get. And Big Daniel Gafford finished with 16 for the Mavs. This is not a big win, but a win they need, because they go 15-8. Like I said, the Western Conference is loaded, so you can't take a loss here. You could go down 3 spots. So the Mavericks get this win over a team you're supposed to. And, Washington, I mean, Malcolm Brogdon, a guy that kind of said he doesn't want to be there. He finished with 16. Marvin Bagley finished with 16-8. And Carlton Carrington finished with 15 off the bench. Listen, the Wizards, like I said, is an albatross, right? It's just a really badly run franchise. Have all these players that doesn't really want to be there, and it's really unfortunate to have this because they really have to try to figure out what they need to do with this team. What they need to do because it's not about drafting young guys and then putting veterans around them to try to have them learn the ropes. There's a little more to that. I think people you probably think, oh, let's do that. No, that don't work anymore. You got to get guys that you have to get players that can play together, have a sync into playing, and be able to work from there. You can't just okay, let's just get some good veteran guys that guys know their roles and things like that, and then get some young guys that we draft and just try to mesh it together. No, that don't work. That don't work. That don't work. Until they figure that out, that doesn't work. Because all you have is inconsistency. You have no point of order on the team, right? No point of order. Because it's gonna be different guys every single night. And this is what you're gonna get. This is what you're gonna get. Trust me. This is what you're gonna get. And the last game of the night was the Phoenix Suns losing to the Pelicans. Losing, yes, to the Pelicans. 126, 124. Kevin Durant is still out with them. But this was a good game, but man, I mean the Phoenix they needed to get this win, but wasn't able to get it. But they was the Pelicans was led by Brandon Ingram, Bi. He had 29 points. CJ McCollum with 25. DeJounte Murray is back. He had 17. Trey Murphy had 19. This is just good collection. Good collection here. Good collection here. Even with the speculation that the Pelicans can't get a deal with Brandon Ingram with an extension. So for the most part, it looks like he's going to be gone. And for the Suns, it's Devin Booker. He had 28. Royce O'Neal with 19. Bradley Beal with 24. And Grayson Allen finished with 13 points and 10 assists off the bench. Suns, this is what they needed. But they needed this win, but they didn't get it. And this is unfortunate for this team that they facing, but it looks like they getting some of the horses back on the Pelicans because these injuries is piling up. So to get some of these guys back and getting this win over Phoenix is big for them. I don't think Pelicans could get out this hole. This hole is too deep to get out. But we've seen crazier things happen, especially with this playing situation. All right, a film I watch, Wicked. This is a great film by Disney. I know you know about the Broadway play. Uh, Sometimes when you have these films, what it do is you're getting a perspective of the Wicked Witch from the West, and you getting her backstory, where she came from, how she grew up, and this is what it is. It's a backstory how she grew up. Uh, Alphaba, played by Cynthia Erivo, and Ariana Grande plays Glinda. The Good Witch. If you know about the Wizard of Oz story, so this is a backstory that Wicked. This is a tremendous film. Cynthia, I think, will get she will get nominated for awards for her portrayal. And if she doesn't win, Ariana Grande does a good job. It's a musical. The singing was great. Everything was great. Michelle Yeoh just at her best, playing the madame of the school that they were in. Like they got a school of wizards and all types of innovators, and they're all in there. And they're young, so that's just a little story on that. I don't want to tell too much. Jeff Goldblum is the wizard. Um, is also the wizard, and it's just a lot to it, and it gives and you see when you go a backstory on someone of a famous villain as the Wicked Witch of the West, and then you understand, okay, is this the origin on why on how she became this and the Wizard of Oz? You know, and that's just unfortunate because then it tells a different story. And then when you if you get through Wicked and that there's going to possibly be a sequel and possibly a trilogy to this, then you're going to understand, and then your emphasis on the Wicked Witch is going to change. Just like Star Wars with Darth Vader, when you had the prequels and the prequels to original Star Wars with the Phantom Menace, the Clone Wars, and the Return of the Sith. You know that. But this was good. This was good. This is good. I love it. I love it. My opinion of the Wicked Witch has actually changed since a young boy, but this is a good film. But this is NBA One Take, Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.